Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. This week I've been working with all different kinds of designer series paper about using up your stash. Don't hoard your paper, use it. So today I really wanted to do a card that doesn't use anything really except a stamp and some cardstock and the designer series paper. I've used dies and folders this week. I really wanted to do something really kind of very simple. If all you've got is some paper and some scissors and some cardstock and maybe a couple of stamps, you can make really effective cards as well. So this one for the sample is the Painterly Pears Designer Series paper, and it's a really simple format. It's a 5 1/4 by 4. It's a 5 1/4 by 1 1/2 piece down the middle of coordinating paper. For the Painterly Pears set, I used the dies in the bundle to cut out the designer series paper. With the stems for the pears, I just cut the white piece off the bottom so it looks more integrated with the pears. And the thank you is from the Fabulous Sayings stamp set. So really effective, super simple, but again, it uses the dies. Now these would be easy enough to cut out by hand. So what I've done for the card I'm going to make on the video, I've cut out the shapes. This is the Florals in Bloom paper here. These ones are Florals in Bloom, and this is Floral Charm. So you can absolutely mix and match your papers. You don't have to just stay with one. But you can see here, I fussily cut out the large flower, the 2 small flowers, the 2 leaves, and then I cut the leaf off the edge of this. So you can use your scissors, and if you're fussy cutting and you can't make it work, what you do is you move the paper. So you put your scissors down and you move your paper around. So you're kind of always cutting in the same direction, but you turn your paper, and that helps give you really smooth edges. All you need to do is kind of every now and again, you need to move your scissors up. So you turn the paper and guide the paper through the scissors instead of trying to cut out the shape with the scissors. If that makes any sense, you're actually guiding the paper around instead of the scissors, and that helps you just fussy cut out neatly. So there we go. So that's a quick tutorial on how to fussy cut if you need one. So this one, I'm putting it on a fresh freesia card base. I'm going to do the whole card front, and then I'm going to show you the difference between putting it on a basic white card base or the fresh freesia. So what I need to do is I need to take my 1 1/2 by 5 1/4, put it on my 5 1/4 by 4, and it really helps if there's really high contrast. That makes this template just absolutely jump. And all of our focus is really going to be down that piece. Now I've stamped the thank you on a piece of basic white and then cut it out, and I used excuse me, fresh freesia to kind of just dab along the edge to just give it a little bit more oomph. Okay, so then we're going to pop this down kind of really in the middle of the card like that. The reason I've left it kind of longer on this side is just so it doesn't matter where I put my pieces down. So I'm going to start with the largest flower, and it's going to kind of sit up here like this. I am going to dimensionalize the top of the flower and then flat mount the bottom of the flower. And what that does is it gives the whole thing a little bit of lift without giving the pieces underneath a huge amount of like dimensional on dimensional on dimensional. So then I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to put some adhesive at the bottom. I'm going to put a dimensional at the top. I lost my dimensionals for a minute. It's like looking for your glasses when they're on your face sometimes. I'm going to pop this one down here like this. Again, it's giving that sense of lift. And this one's going to go here. And I think I'm just going to flat mount the bottom on this one. I'm not going to worry too much about dimensionalizing the top. You can always come in afterwards and add a dimensional if you want to, but that's going to pop down like that. Now that looks really quite pretty. Nothing wrong with that. But adding in the leaves will just add a little bit of it'll differentiate a little bit. So we're just going to see if we can't just pop in. This one can go here like this. There we go. Yes, we're going to pop that one there like that. So we'll pop that down. I'm just going to pop that in like that. And it's okay if it goes over the edge because it's still, this is just the card front. I haven't put it on the base yet. Okay, we're going to take this leaf, and this leaf came off the top edge of the paper, and it doesn't matter if that edge is a little bit straight because we can put it in so that edge doesn't show. And we are going to just tuck this one in underneath the edge here. We're just going to work it in. There we go, like that. Okay, so we've got our leaves. Now, if I wanted to add this little one, I could add this one too, but it doesn't really kind of go with anything else, so I'm going to leave it out. And I'm really not 100% happy with that leaf there, so I'm going to fussy cut out another leaf. And the leaves are super easy to fussy cut out. You just wiggle your scissors around the edge, so you still got a little bit of that edge. Again, we're going to turn the paper into the scissors, and you can leave a little margin of white around the edge if you want, or you just trim right next to the piece. Okay, here we go. And we're going to add some more. I'm just going to see if I can peel this one up, and I can. So I'm going to pop this one a little bit more like that. This one is going to come in here like this. Okay, I like that much better. So you can change on the fly. So, okay, so I have got a basic white card base, and we pop this down on the basic white card base. And it looks pretty good. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Now let's pop it on the fresh freesia, and it looks amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop these under here like this so that you can kind of see it against the basic white and against the fresh freesia, and I love it against the fresh freesia, honestly. So I am just going to add some adhesive to the back of the paper here. And again, the 5 1/4 by 4 piece of DSP on this one is the Florals, is the Floral Charm, and the rest is cut out from the Florals in Bloom DSP. Okay. So we've got that down. I'm going to add some of the gold gems. This is the Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink, and I'm just going to add some of the gold ones down because I don't have anything that is kind of the Blackberry Bliss type of color in here. But I am just going to just pop some of these around, just add a little bit of interest. They're not a super high contrast, so it's really kind of subtle, the difference this makes. And I think I'm just going to leave it at that. So we've got a really super simple template, having a 5 1/4 by 4 with a 5 1/4 by 1.5 piece, and then some fussy cut out pieces. Makes a really, really effective card. You don't need anything special, just a greeting, like a greeting stamp. And if you don't have any bling, you don't have to add bling. So it is really easy to use your designer series paper to make really cute and effective cards. I hope you've liked the series this week and it's inspired you to use up that DSP you're hoarding on your shelves. So let's create together again soon.